Instagram has changed a lot for mortgage brokers over the last few years. What worked in 2021 does not work now. What worked in 2023 barely moved the needle in 2025. But in 2026, Instagram is still one of the best platforms for mortgage brokers to generate clients, if you understand how the platform wants you to show up. The big shift here is that Instagram is no longer a pretty feed platform. It is an authority platform. If you create trust, clarity, and consistency, you absolutely can pull in high quality mortgage inquiries from it. And here's exactly how. So let's unpack why Instagram is still relevant for mortgage brokers in 2026. Instagram has 3 advantages that brokers often underestimate. Number 1 is that people check it daily. Even clients who don't use Facebook scroll Instagram several times a day. It's compulsive, it's habitual, so you're meeting them where their attention already lives. The second thing is the platform boosts helpful content. Instagram in 2026 rewards informational content, not just entertainment, and that's perfect for mortgage brokers. And then number 3 is it creates a para-social relationship. When they see your face, hear your voice, and hear your advice, then it's going to make you become their broker long before they ever actually need a mortgage. And this is why clients often say this: I feel like I already know you. So what type of content actually gets mortgage clients on Instagram in 2026? Well, Instagram is driven by 3 types of content, and the brokers who win understand how to use all 3 of them effectively. So the first one you have is short form videos, which is Reels. Now this is the main growth engine. This is simple kind of 10, 20, 30-second videos answering one specific questions. Questions like, can I get a mortgage with a 0-hour contract? How much deposit do I need to buy a house in 2026? What are the latest mortgage affordability rules? See, Reels build reach, reach builds recognition, and recognition is step 1 to inquiries. Second type of content is carousels that explain a problem. Carousels are your trust builders. Clients save these, they share them, and they come back to look at them later. So topics that do well on this is step-by-step guides, mistakes, myths, how-to breakdowns, before and after client journeys. Carousels are where you look like an expert instead of just an entertainer. The third type of content you have is stories with personality and process. So stories aren't just for growth, they're actually for strengthening the relationship. This is where clients start to see you beyond just your advice. You start to show things like your routine, your process, behind the scenes of the business. Screenshots of your calendar, obviously redact any information from people. How you run discovery calls, completion day updates, client wins, remortgage reminders. Stories are going to build loyalty, and loyalty will build referrals and inbound inquiries over time. So what should a mortgage broker's Instagram strategy look like in 2026? Well, here is the most effective structures for brokers that I'm recommending right now. Daily posting, so 1 reel plus 3 to 5 stories. This is the minimum effective dose to actually get any results. Then you've got weekly posting of 1 carousel. This is where your authority lives, so posting 1 carousel once a week. Then monthly, I do 1 lead magnet push. Something like an entire post based around your first time buyer guide or your market update or some sort of checklist. And the idea for this is you have Instagram that's going to go to a lead magnet, which then goes to an email sequence, which then books into a discovery call. That's the actual pipeline. But you also want to be calling your lead magnets out on other posts as well, but have 1 post a month where you really push it. Now, what niche works best on Instagram for mortgage brokers? Well, Instagram is niche sensitive. So if you try to reach everyone, it slows your growth down massively as a mortgage broker. So the most effective Instagram niches for brokers are first-time buyers. It's still one of the biggest audiences. Self-employed buyers are really good. Contractors are good. Professionals earning commission is another one. Local niches as well. So let's say like mortgage brokers in London or mortgage brokers in Newcastle. Doctors, nurses, and teachers, a little bit more nuance, harder to build an audience there, but can work. And buy-to-let investors is really good. You see, the more specific your content, the faster your audience is going to become warm. So let's talk about how Instagram followers turn into actual leads. This is the part that most mortgage brokers miss. Followers don't just become clients through 1 single post. The pipeline usually looks something like this. The first step you have is they discover you through a reel, so some sort of short, punchy, problem-solving piece of content. The second step then is they're going to binge your carousel content and maybe your backlog of reels, and this is where your authority is going to kick in. Then step 3 will be they watch your stories daily, and this is where they decide they trust you and they start to feel like they know you because they see you every day. In the 4th step, they're going to respond to a story or click on a booking link, and that's when they're going to book in a call. And this is the pattern across every successful broker I've coached. So what mistakes stop mortgage brokers from actually getting clients on Instagram? Now, there are 5 really big ones. The first one is posting content that entertains but doesn't educate at all. You see, people might laugh, people might scroll, but nobody actually inquires. The second one is never actually showing their face. Clients buy trust, they don't buy logos. The third one is posting inconsistently. 3 posts this week, nothing for 2 months. The algorithm's going to punish inconsistency. And also the clients are going to look at that and think you're not really in business. The fourth thing is talking like a bank website. Clients want clarity. They don't want jargon. They don't want all that rubbish in there. Be really clear and very relatable. The fifth one is no call to action at all. You don't need to DM me for mortgages all the time, but you do need some form of strategic prompts. Things like save this for later to someone who's buying a house in 26 or link in my first time buyer guide. Call to action and train your audience to take the next step. So how can mortgage brokers stand out on Instagram in 2026? Well, there's 3 simple things you should do. So number 1 is use your real day-to-day stories. People actually relate to humans, not corporate posts, and you have a goldmine of it every time you talk to clients. Number 2 is shoot your content quickly and consistently. Short, simple, and helpful is what's going to make it work. Number 3 is build a clear identity. So one niche, one content style, one message, one clear problem that you solve. This builds momentum and makes you the go-to person for that specific niche. So in 2026, mortgage brokers can absolutely get clients on Instagram, but it is not by doing what everybody else does. And the real secret to this is building a personal brand. So you want to check out this video on screen, which is why most people quit when they start building a personal brand and how you can overcome that and get the results you want. Give it a click.